The underground adventures of Arlo, the seed that grew down. Early one morning, Arlo explored the quiet garden. Among the leaves, he found some strange seeds. One of them glowed softly in his hand. Arlo smiled as he looked at the glowing seed with excitement. Arlo knelt down and planted the seed in the soil, and to his amazement, it started glowing. Then suddenly the ground began to tremble, and a little shoot started to rise. He looked at the ground and then started to walk backwards as the grass began to spread out to his amazement. Crack! The earth slowly opened beneath Arlo's feet. A deep hole appeared, filled with enormous glowing roots spiraling downward. Arlo stared in amazement. Arlo looked down. The giant roots twisted like slides into the darkness. He took a deep breath and jumped. Down he slid through glowing tunnels. Whoosh! Arlo landed in a magical underground cavern. Waterfalls poured from the rocks, and the water sparkled like diamonds. Then Arlo noticed another glowing tunnel leading deeper underground. As Arlo walked into the tunnel, the walls slowly moved to reveal beautiful mushrooms with glittering crystals. He thought it was wonderful, seeing all of the lovely colours. He stopped to look around. Then he saw some wonderful mushrooms and ran toward them in the distance. As he approached the mushroom, he leapt on top and could see all of the lovely surroundings. Then all of a sudden the crystals started to turn into lovely butterflies and began to fly around him. He was so excited he leapt off the giant mushroom to the ground and bounced in the air to join them. Yippee! He said with excitement. Then he looked down beneath him and saw some lovely fireflies. He knelt down and reached out to touch them as they moved around. Then all of a sudden he looked up and saw something in the distance and started to run toward it with excitement. He could see a giant crystal in the distance, and then all of a sudden he vanished into a beautiful garden. He looked around and ran straight toward the waterfall, and as he was running, a glowing arch appeared. He said, "This must be the way home." He stopped and stood between the arches and looked into the distance, and he could see the garden from where he first came. He raised his hands in joy and slowly started to walk toward the garden. Then he jumped with excitement because he knew something very special. This adventure was only the beginning.